So this is a 3-minute game by a 2600 and a 2200. The 2600 is white, which is what I am looking at. D4? What? We're drinking Jefferson again tonight. Cheers. So this is not the French, right? Because D4 is here. Is this the Dutch potentially coming? No. I doubt now what this is. What is E6, C5? Let's find out. Chess. 6. Whoa, that's not right. 6, C5. I guess I should put D4s first. So French defense, it's not the French. Is it the French? No, that's not the French. C5. D4, E6. No, that's not the French. No. That Sicilian talks about... Well, I mean, this is saying all this, but I don't think this is right. Let's see. Chess. Defense. D4, E6. What's the next move? E3. What is this? This is a Sicilian because there's a C5 there. So it says the sequence D4, E6, blah, 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 transition way to reach the Tarrasch defense. Someone who has better knowledge of this can say what you think. I mean, I can kind of see it kind of Sicilian E because it's got the C5, but I think the Sicilian is E4, C5. Maybe it can transpose. All right. So we do this whole take thing. That is a very Sicilian thing, right? Kind of still looks Siciliano. I don't know much about this. I know the dragon's this way, but... Okay, he takes a semi-file. Shores up. I'm always weird about knight d2. I never know what to do. Alright, he's like, I'm gonna come all the way over here. Asa, asa. Now, I need to look at the King's Indian attack and see if this is similar to it. Okay, so Fianchetto's over this way. He just got that knight here. Oh, it's a 3-minute game, remember. So they're moving real quick. Okay, challenging, yeah. I guess this is just taking space. And this is all prepping kingside attack. Get the bishop out of the way. For the queen. And looking at this guy. I think the idea here is to block the queen coming in. Or maybe this from coming in, but I don't know. Okay, this shuts all this down. Oh, is he trying to come this way and just take out the defender of the h7? Is that what's going on? So how does this help? I guess it just shuts this attack down. Okay. Tempo on the queen. Queen moves. I want to get in here. Ugh. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I mean, attacking the bishop, sure, but... Maybe just like putting his bishop in there. Oh, it's so far above me. Is that just... Is it to give the pawns an attack? Is that what's going on? Okay. Holding this guy up. No, it's to get the knight involved. Surely it's not here. Probably don't want to open it up that way. Yeah. Let's see what they do. Okay, it moves the queen over out of this pen, right? You know, after this. Well, maybe after moving the knight anywhere. I just don't see the attacks. Okay, gets this bad boy involved. I'm considering, what is this knight doing? Oh, hold on a second. So this is pretty gnarly. I didn't really see this, because you can't take, right? And maybe that was the idea before the queen came out. Like boom, boom. And that's not a smother checkmate, but if you can do something about this. It's really not. You've got this going on too. Okay, checks. I think it's just simplifying. Might as well take the pawn. Taking that queen. So I think the theme that I'm on is clearance. So the idea is to move often with tempo that clears a square, a file, or a diagonal for a follow-up tactical idea. Okay. Obviously I want to take the queen, but I don't know if I want to take the queen just yet. If I take the queen, what happens? I mean, I don't see any immediate threat other than, you know, coming down here or something. Some stuff hanging. Okay, there's a take here, but then it takes back. If I could get rid of this bishop, that would be checkmate, right? So what can I do? This just, hold on. That's pretty gnarly. Check. He's got to take. Come down this way, right? What's up, SL12X? Nice chessboard. Made it myself. Yeah, I'm doing the Lee chess, the puzzle themes. And what I like to do is go all the way back to the beginning and kind of figure out how they got into the situation. Good chess day, sir. Lightning bolt. Appreciate, man. Thanks for jumping on and saying hello. So the puzzle theme that I'm using is it's called Clearance, and this is a 10-minute game by basically two 1700s. White is I Boop Your Snoot is their name from America. And the other one is Troyan, and it doesn't say where they're from. Alright, e4. E5. Is this the Tarash? I think, maybe? I don't know. Oh, for the love of all, by the way, I'm listening to White Bat Audio. These guys. If you want to check out the playlist, it's this 4-hour cyberpunk dark synth thing, which I really dig these guys. And if the music's too loud or whatever, let me know. Right. So castles. What did he take? Oh, he just takes that pawn. That's kind of interesting. Did he mean to lose the pawn here? Okay, he's opening up his king, right? Takes. Probably expecting to lose the pawn. It's a flank pawn for a central pawn. But they opened up a lot and kind of killed their castle too. Okay. Develops. Takes, of course. Might as well put this knight or rook somewhere. I never quite know when to make this move. I'm always concerned about something like this, or, you know, something weird. Okay. Queen side, or king side sort of attack, but also looking to castle maybe. These two defenders. You think he'll take? Nope. Just dropping this pawn like I don't care about this pawn at all. Huh. Okay, maybe. I wonder, these look like mistakes to me. I mean, man, they just got all bloody all of a sudden. Like, look at all these just pieces hanging out. I think black is better here. It just looks better to me, but actually maybe not. No, they're down. I'm up a rook. They've got a piece. Okay, retreats. I don't know if I understand. Oh, maybe no. I don't know if I understand that move. Maybe just trying to like come around and attack over here. That looks gnarly. Where do you go from here? Surely this just gets trapped, right? I mean, you could just take, right? If you take, granted, you're putting yourself in a pen. Could also just move back here, right? Nope, you take. Okay, so you do the pen. This is some tactic stuff, right? Maybe the idea being you're gonna take this way, check, take somehow, and then come down here. It's kind of gnarly. Ruh-roh. Oh no. The king is out. I could see him maybe taking. Nope. That's a pretty sexy move. The king's just chilling out, but how do you attack him? Right? That looks pretty shitty. Okay, takes. I think we're doing this, right? If we check here, king moves there. Check here. Check. That's checkmate, right? I think this is it. Well, it says clearance, so it's like a move often with tempo that clears a square. Let's say if he takes there, I'm just trying to get my my bishop out of the way, right? Check his king. He's got to respond to this. If he takes with a bishop, I still have this, and I don't see him getting out of it. Pretty gnarly. Alright, so this is a 3-minute game. Not my favorites, because it's so just attacky, but it's two basically 1700s. The Sicilian. This is a Sicilian, and you've got D6. Is that part of the Sicilian? I guess so. Let's see if he moves there, what happens. So, knight F6. I'm usually concerned about this kind of situation. I guess that's why you move D6, so you have somewhere to go. You could also take. But then this guy's just sort of out in the wind, right? Come over here. Okay, now I guess you would have to take. Going for the old fianchetto. Fianchetto. This is developing the knight, but also kind of opening up these pieces, yeah. Pinning the knight, sliding back. I'm assuming, granted, it's a 3-minute game. But I think the idea is, haha, I'm gonna attack just in case they make a bad move or something. It also weakens the king, yeah. Lots of pawn moves. Bloodiness. What do we do here? No, we block. Okay. Yeah, who likes this? Ooh. Taketh. Yeah, that's a cool tactic. Take here, hoping for that. Then you fork. So what are we doing? This is the puzzle part. Normally I'd want to like open this up, but I don't think that's it. I've got this knight here, right? So if they take, I can take back and it's not a huge deal, right? Let's see, let's say they take this way. I take back. They take this way. If I take here, I lose this bishop. Kind of a gnarly deal. If I take here, they're gonna fork my queen and rook. There's also this move though, where yeah, they'll get my rook, but then I'll get their rook with tempo. Kind of have to move this some way. Let's try this. Okay. So it just opens everything up. I'm not entirely sure what you do after this, but check, I guess, then move back. Check. That's just annoying. I guess you just eat up their pieces. Yeah. Alright. So this is another 3-minute. I guess I can make it a little bit harder. We'll see how long it takes me to do the harder one. This is a 10, 10 and 5, and basically two 1700s. One is Zool chess. There is only Zool. The other one is Gegev. I'm assuming that's Russian. Gegev? Gegev. Alright, so d4. I have no idea. What is d4, f4? Let's find out. Chess openings, d4. f4. The bird's opening. Okay, bird's opening begins with f4. So it's sort of some rendition of that, maybe? The Flying V. It's kind of a strange situation. They're like, we're just going to have light squared weaknesses. Okay. Center's closed, so I guess castling isn't that big of a deal. He doesn't take. Kick the bishop, forcing a trade. Oops. Might as well put my knight somewhere where you can't attack it. And maybe this comes along. I don't know. Looking for something like this. I mean, this is coming along, right? Like takes, check. Looks pretty gnarly. Get the queen involved just in case. Why did the queen come here? Was it to just protect? Like this number? Maybe prepping something like that. Okay, she attacks. Probably takes, yeah. Just the kings. There's I don't see castling happening. I'm sure he castles in like 2 seconds. Alright, so this opens up some weaknesses here, right? Not anymore. This looks pretty gnarly. Castles to get rid of these threats, yeah? And then tries to protect h7. We'll see. I'm probably going to take that pawn, yeah? Takes. That's uncomfortable. I'm going to assume a knight move is yeah. We move him back. No, he's just gonna let it happen. Well, I guess it makes sense, because if the knight tries something squirrely, it's just gonna be bad news bears. Although the king can't. No, the king can't escape. That's just checkmate. What are we doing here? Trying to stop the queen. Doubling up. I'm still concerned. Like, I guess I don't really see the tactics. See, I take... Okay, you just win material, and the queen is the problem here, right? So take, 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 take. They got a rook, I've got a queen. So they get the knight back to take instead of the queen, right? Could they have moved the queen instead somewhere? No. No. Alright. Goes in the attack. Takes back. Might as well move in. Attacking the old pawn. I guess the idea here is I want to continue this attack. Well, white does. And don't get screwed, right? Okay. So, I think you take. It's kind of a gnarly sack. If you take, queen could come in there. Then it's check. Check. Still lost a rook. Unless I'm just not seeing it. Okay, you lose the queen. Check. No, that doesn't work. Am I missing something? I think rook takes f6. They can't take back this some way. Because the absolute pin. They take this way. But I've dropped a rook. Boom. Ooh. That's what it is. Because I got this... No, never mind. Take. Queen takes back. Check here. Only move is block. Right? But now what? The brain doesn't go too far beyond that. So take... Queen takes back. Could check. King's gotta go either here or here. Let's say the king comes along this way. So instead, boom, boom. Boom is these are real chess terms. Boom, boom, bam, boom, right? Let's say queen comes to e8. Check. Only move that I see is queen comes down to block. Takes the pawn. Blocks here. Is there any way to get either the queen? I mean, there's check here, but then you lose the queen. Oh. Check. Oh, check this way. If he takes, you get the queen back. Check. Maybe there. Now what do you do, though? I guess you get this check. We're gonna try this. Okay. Oh, it's here. That's what it is. I was going too far. I didn't see this part. Check if he's gonna take, then you get the queen. If he moves this way, he's just screwed. Oof. I had the right idea. Just, you know. Okay, hold on. Let me grab some more of this iced tea. This iced tea that I'm drinking. I put my iced tea in a fancy bottle. Yeah. So, I got a new refrigerator, in case you want to know. And it makes, it makes ice. But like there's like multiple settings, right? Whatever, like chunked ice, and then like I guess like bigger chunk ice. I open up the freezer part, and there's like an ice tray as well that like, shits out ice. A lot of ice going on in this refrigerator. But I notice that it makes whiskey ball ice. Like, naturally. Check this out. My refrigerator just makes whiskey balls. I mean, or iced tea balls. Makes balls of ice for iced tea. I think that's amazing. If you don't, that's okay, but I do. Alrighty. Let's see. This is a 10-minute by two 2000s. One's from Sweden. It's black. The other one, who knows where they're from? Ah, the D4 again. My favorite is C4. But you know what? I feel like I don't play chess anymore. Alright. I was just looking this up. This defense. It's got a very plain opening, and I forgot what it was. It's not the closed. It's called like the modern game or something. Modern defense, I think. This looks like theory to me. I just don't know it. Okay, we're gonna castle. Fine. I need to get away from theory because it trips me up. Okay. So this seems to be a common move. Slide the rook over. I feel like I'd be encouraged to do something like here, or get the bishop out or something. I don't know. Okay, might as well. Where's this knight gonna go? Do we take? Do 2000s? Maybe not. Yeah. Just pushes the knight back and gathers space. But totally destroys this fianchetto and is completely unafraid of these dark squares. Like, whatever, dude, I'm controlling these squares. I guess without this knight there, they really don't have any control at all. And it's not like their bishop is doing much, lockdown. So they're trying to open that up. Nope. White is going to push all of their pawns. How much would I bet they do b3? Of course. I mean, what are you going to do? Get your queen in there? I don't know. Nope. It's going to take. And just murder the queen side of the board. The issue is, when you do that, right? Like, black's pieces are all on the king side, right? And now white has, like, loads of, I guess attacking or whatever. Lots of freedom. My former chess coach, because I ran out of money, so I couldn't pay him anymore. That's the story I tell. Actually, he was like, "You suck." Anyway, he was like, you know, if you take a pawn, it's fine, but if you take 2 pawns, you're getting a little greedy. That's when, you know, yeah, they're losing material, but you're giving them opportunities. You're giving them some freedom of movement. Okay. Super common, this A move. Doing something with the bishop. How do we combat those squares? Maybe just here to be like, all right, screw it, we're gonna trade. I don't know, the rook doesn't seem to want to go right there, but maybe. Where would you attack here? I mean, black definitely wants to attack this way and, you know, something. What would I do? I'd be tempted, like, I don't know, get my rook out or something, or just even this knight. Let's see. Okay. Again, with a knight d2. Never ever do I know what to do with this. Why not knight c3? I like this move because it does something, but maybe this is just better here. I just don't know what. Maybe the idea being more protection for this pawn. Right? Like if take, and then you get like black sacks a knight, but destroys the center. Okay, I feel like this is just a move to, you know, cordon off, but also get these guys free. Oh, straight back. What was it gonna do? Come here? Take this. Huh. There's some tactic black was going for. And somehow this just utterly destroyed it. All I can think of is I mean, immediately knight c5. But I don't know. Well, I mean, that would be kind of gnarly. It'd be frustrating, right? I mean, especially with like other pieces involved. Like you don't want to let their knight get there, right? Like this is coordinated. Okay, so just let white get little coordinated. I wonder if they'll h1. Nope. Attack that queen. Takes back. Do we take back? Maybe something like this. Nope. Oh, I see. Well, actually, I don't necessarily see. Takes, okay. If I take. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, gotta run away the queen. I mean, could come this way, but then this is happening. We don't have the back rank mate, because we do have the bishop. But if we move this rook, this falls. This still kind of looks dangerous to me. Where does the queen go? And let's see. I've got the bishop pair. They got the knights. And there's lots of space, so I think the bishop pair is better, right? Queen's off the board. I think white has the advantage with that. And we do have this pawn. But things start to break down. Oh my. Okay. I don't know if I'd like that, because, I mean, I know we get the bishop here and everything, but if they take, this pawn is pretty near, and I got this rook over here. But they also have a pawn. Granted, it's being blocked. And this square is kind of screwed. I don't know. Takes. Maybe, ooh, something like this. Pushes. If they push, take, push, bam. You know? Let's see. Take. Come here. Maybe that over. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have taken. Maybe it's just too dangerous. Well, hold on a second. If they take back, right? Now let's say I come here. I got this move. Still. I don't know, I think black could have taken. Okay, they don't. I'm gonna remaneuver. This is always good. I think we're coming after these guys. Yep, blocking. I mean, I'm gonna take right there. Nope. Yeah. Trying to run away the Quen. I mean, we could come along this way. I don't know. I feel like I've been screwed so many times getting my queen on the board like that. Something like that. Yep. Probably here. No. What? It's just gonna take. What was the idea here? I don't understand. Okay, I feel like white just made some serious mistakes. Right? Yeah, that's a mistake, right? I think this makes more sense. Maybe none of it makes sense. But if you take, at least you get this back, and you kind of get your knight involved, right? Like, putting pressure here. Come here. Come here. I guess the queen could just move, like, or something like that. But if you're gonna lose the piece anyway, you're gonna lose the piece. All right. Consolidating. Now I'm attacking your queen. Huh. And that's no good. So this was gnarly. Probably takes, yeah. So I got this bishop pair. Bottom down a piece. Bottom down a piece. And this bishop is a piece of shit. This bishop ain't doing much. Where does the bishop go? I mean, this is the only safe square, right? There's also this. Not really. I think you have to move back. Nope. I feel like I'm going to take that bishop. Okay. Trying to get some sort of counterplay. I don't know how great of a move that was, because I'm just... No, well, actually, never mind. The rook has it. Yeah, this iced tea is delicious. This pawn's falling. Okay. Gotta deal with it. Seems like white is screwed. Maybe give some luft? I don't know. There's so many black pawns. How does white get out of this? I mean, maybe come here. You know, b5. No. What's the idea? Maybe something like that. Okay. Looking for this attack. You can take, but you're still down a piece. And lots of pawns. What do you do? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. The idea was take, check, come here, check, come here, and then maybe try to squeeze him. The problem is now they lose the rook. That doesn't look so good. Still lots of pawns. They can get this guy involved. They've got this check. And, or just this take. Well, hold on. This check. Okay. Pinning the knight. Ruh-roh. Can't do this. It would be pretty gnarly, though. Like if they ever move this guy. This can happen. Huh. There's not really any way to get around it, is there? What to prioritize in this attack, right? What just happened? Okay, I'm gonna attack the knight. Now this can happen, right? Nope, doesn't do that. That's interesting. I feel like this is a pretty solid attack. Because it forces the king here, right? I'd want to do something like this. King moves there. There's not a way I can see to attack that, though. Like, even this doesn't quite work, right? Wait, why'd they do that? Was the get in here? I guess it takes here, but this is coming. I do really like this move. But I don't think I'd have made this move. Okay, so if I take here, the guy's likely gonna get a queen, right? I can move back this way, but he can always, like, move me off. Could also take, still this happens, check. I like this move. Yeah, I don't know. This one is less obvious than the other ones. I do have a problem with both of these pawns, though. Yeah? And just hanging stuff. So if I come here or something, there's not enough time, right? Like, this is going to be bad. Check, moves down this way. Can't take. Maybe get this guy out of the way. Down here, check. Off this way. Takes. Can't get the queen because this is going to happen. Can I move this knight? I mean, he can move there is the thing. So then I can't come down. Right here. Let's say he goes there. Now check. He's out this way. I guess I can take. No, I can't take. Because the knight's here. Take. So I don't know if it's so great to move this knight, right? I guess is what I'm trying to get at. The knight's either protecting this square or that square. I think I like this move. Moves the king. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything that's obvious at all. I mean, I could go for this, but I don't see anything that actually helps the situation. This is one of those puzzles that I'm like, oh, no, I got nothing. All right, I'm going to go for this. All right. It seems like the most or the best move. Check. Okay. But I didn't see how you attack the king now. This would be sexy, but I can't do it. Right? Take here. He's got this pawn there. What else can you do? Takes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh. That is gnarly. Damn. That's a sexy checkmate. That's sexy. Like, I saw this to get the king in here, but I did not see the rook sacrifice until like 2-3 moves in. I would have probably played these moves because I had no other idea. I was like, nah, it's okay. And then you could kind of put it together, but I didn't McCall tall that shit. Tall, McCall, whatever. All right, guys. That is it for tonight. I got to go to the bed. But before I do, I want to give some shout-outs. White Bat Audio, Carl Casey. Thank you very much for letting me use the royalty-free, copyright-safe music. You guys want to check it out? It's White Bat Audio. I get nothing from them. They just let me use the music. And anyone can. James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, Arnov Govil, and Sarah Mauldin. Thank you guys very much. They're doing the free version of the Patreon. I think there's one or two that's paid, but if you guys want to jump on, it is free. And here's my logo, which my buddy Couchfire Media made. I do stream it every week, kinda, sometimes. Check it out. It's on Twitch, it's on YouTube, and that is it. Peace. We can dance to this music. Oh, the ghost says hello, by the way. His name is Quiff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.